Looking to move to a different country, here are the countries that are immigration friendly.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. If today is the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, God bless you for seeing it. Do not forget to subscribe before you go if you love what I'm doing here. God bless you for doing that. In today's video, I want to quickly talk about, maybe anyone that looking to move to a different country. You are planning to move to, a different country in the world. So you really need to know the country that you really want to move to, because some of the country, they are not immigration friendly, while some immigration friendly. So this video really takes you, really point out the country that you can move to, that you will have rest of mind. Your documents and everything living in there will be able to good. Yeah, moving to a different country can be an exciting, life-changing decision, but it is not a straightforward affair. Yes, and it takes a lot of evaluation, thought, and concrete plan of action to make the big call. It's not really easy. It's not something easy to just leave your country to go and live in abroad or in Africa or in anywhere. Not something easy, but this video will really help you to really know the country that you can move to, that you will not just take your bag and say, oh, I'm going to abroad, oh, I'm going to Africa country, I want to go and school there, I want to go and, But when you know the country that you are moved to, how they do, the culture there and everything, it will really help you, There are various factors that play a part in your decision making. Safe, economical, livable. These are only a few aspects one has to take a check on. Yeah. When looking to immigrate, it also involved understanding which country offers a secure road to a better life. That is what I first said. That when you want to go to any country, you must know the country you are going to. Number one, their culture, what they do there. What can I do to obtain the resident permit there? What can I do? Which kind of work can I do? Should I need to have a work before I go to this country? So all those things, when you have already know it already, it make it easier for you. In many cases, this can be a doubting task. This can be a doubting task. Like, okay, oh, this country I'm going to, is this Germany going to good? Is this Canada is going to good? It may be a doubting task. Getting the necessary paperwork together, confirming to rules and regulation takes considerate time. Yes, like I've said, before you will know them, this and this, it really takes a lot of time, However, some countries do make it more convenient than others. Here are a list of 7 countries that are the easiest to immigrate to. Like I've said, you really need to know the country you are going to. Don't just take your bag that, oh, I want to go to Canada, I'm going to Germany, I'm going to Spain, I'm going to Austria, I'm going to Australia to school or to work there. You really know the deeper of that country that you are going to. So number one that I will suggest to you, number one that I will recommend to you is Canada. For those who want to immigrate to an English-speaking country and price comfort and safety above all else, then Canada might be the right place for you. Yes, if you are looking ahead, maybe you want to go to any English country, I will recommend you to go to Canada. You want to go and school, if you can be able to speak English fluently, Canada is the best way for you to go to, The country is amongst one of the most immigration-friendly nations in the world. It boasts of being rated amongst one of the best countries to live by the United Nations. Like I've said earlier, you're going no wrong when you go to Canada to school or to work. The country has a liberal immigration policy and has offered immigrants a safe passage to its scored over the years. Canada plans to continue its policy of welcoming immigrants to country while acknowledging the contribution to the country's economic growth. Yes. Under its immigration plan for 2019/2021, I'm trying to speak Dutch, joining. Sorry, guys. Canada plans to increase its target for admission of immigrants to reach 1 million immigrants by 2022. Yes, that is right. Canada is facing a shortage of skilled workers because the Canadian population has not grown as at required space. To foster the presence of skilled workers to replace those who are retiring. Hence, the country is looking at foreign workers for replacement. So like I've said, Canada is the right place for you to school or to go to school. You are going no wrong when you go to Canada, you're going no wrong. Canada also has some of the best universities in the world. The country has low crime and violence rates and high standard of living. All these points make it one of the best preferable destination for immigration. Yes, like I've said, Canada also has all these qualifications, all these qualified, this thing that I'm telling you. Going no wrong when you school in Canada or you do anything. Number two that I will recommend to you is New Zealand. Yeah, have you ever heard this thing? Have you ever thought about this country before? What is there not to love about New Zealand? One of the most admired countries in the world. New Zealand has become incredible multicultural, with many foreign-born citizens call it their home. Yeah, despite their economic prosperity, New Zealand has been experiencing the problem of skilled shortage and activities looking to attract qualified knowledge people from all parts of the globe. Job opportunities are diverse and in some areas are better paid than Europe. Skilled immigrants, business entrepreneur, visa are a popular choice for people wanting to move to New Zealand. Yes, you're going no wrong when you immigrate to New Zealand. When you move to New Zealand, you're going no wrong. The quality of life is much than many Western countries, but it is the only reason New Zealand attracts immigration. The country is within the top 10 of the World Human Development Index, which describes a superior life expectancy, literacy, education, and standard of living. Yeah, that is all about New Zealand. New Zealand seems to be one of the easiest places to do business, so it's ideal for entrepreneurs. The country also has an excellent public health care system, offering free of early subsidized medical care, making it popular for families and placing it among the easier countries to immigrate to. Yeah, that is all about New Zealand. You go no wrong when you immigrate to New Zealand. You move to New Zealand, you go no wrong. So number three that I will recommend to you is Singapore. Have you ever heard this country before? Singapore is known to be as one of the most developed countries in Asia and offers reasonable liberal immigration and citizenship rules. It ranks very high on Human Development Index and has been a preferable destination for immigration amongst people from Malaysia, China, India, and Indonesia, but it is also one of the most expensive countries to live in. Having small landmass with a dense population, Singapore house prices are on par with those of New York. If you are on a budget, you might find yourself sharing a room in Singapore. To apply to residence, you must be the spouse or child of a Singapore citizen or permanent resident. Yeah, that is all about Singapore. If you want to apply for their residence, you must be the spouse or child of a Singapore citizen. Like you have lived there for a very long time, maybe like 2 years, 3 years, you can apply for their resident permit when you have a good work that you are doing there, like that work hold you and your family till 1 year without no interruption. You can be able to apply for their resident permit. The age parent of a Singapore citizen, the holder of an employment pass or S pass for mid-range skilled workers, a student study in Singapore, or a foreign investor. In most cases, permanent residents can apply for Singapore citizenship after 2 years. Students applying for citizenship must be living in Singapore for over 3 years or 2 years, at least 1 year as a permanent resident. Like you are living in Singapore, you live like 1 year or 2 years, you stay there without no interruption, you can be able to apply for their resident permits and have passed a national exam such as PSLE, GCE, NOA levels, or are in the integrated program or IP. Yes, when you are integrate in their country, like you go to the language course there, you are very integrate, you have this qualification that I mentioned, you can be able to apply for their resident permits in Singapore. However, there is one major caveat under Singapore law. All male citizens are permanent residents are required to enlist in the military and fulfill 2 years of active duty. Afterward, requirements include 40 days of service per year for officer up to the age of 50 and 40 days of service per year up to age of 44 others' ranks. Yes, that is all about Singapore. You go no wrong when you migrate to Singapore, whether you go to work or you go to school there, you are going no wrong. So the next one I will tell you is Australia. Have you heard about this country before? Australia. Australia is the beautiful land of kangaroo, an excellent place to relocate and settle down. The country offers an easy set of regulations for permanent residents or applicants. This country not only has a high standard of education and living, but also the job prospects are good in Australia. Yes, like I've said, when you are looking for a good country for you to immigrate to, you're going no wrong when you go to Australia. Yeah, despite being a relatively expensive place to live, the average salary makes up this. All this combined makes Australia be the best and easiest country to immigrate to. Yeah, like I've said. However, note that the country seldom issues resident visas to people aged over 45 plus. Fluency in English help a lot. Yes, when you are speaking a good English, you can be able to speak English fluently. It will really help you when you want to apply for their visa. It will really help you. Australia is the best country for you to relocate to. You're going no wrong when you go to Australia. Skilled applicant likely get preferential acceptance, however, much like New Zealand. Another way is the via job offers in hard to fill position in the agricultural sector. You won't start at the top of the range, but it is good option if you don't mind manual labor. Yes, that is all about Australia. You go no wrong when you go to Australia. So the next one that I will say is Denmark. Have you heard this country before? Denmark. The best thing about immigrating to Denmark is that it's offer immediate work and resident permit to applicants. You see, when you go to Denmark, immediately work it's offered to you. As an applicant, it's really offered to you through the positive list scheme, which lists the job with a shortage of workers in various industries, including engineering, academia, education, information technology, healthcare, and medicine. Other categories including other jobs such as land surveyors, pharmacists, auditor, pharmacologists, business analysts, legal counselors, and physiologists. Physiology. Initial stay under this scheme is 4 years, which can be extended if the person remain in the same job. Yes, that is all about Denmark. Another work-related immigration program is to pay limit scheme for people with job offers from Danish companies with salaries under the specific rates. Initial residence and work permit is valid for 4 years, which can be extended if employment in the same job is continuously. In both scheme, family members such as spouses or partner and children under 18 years who still live with the applicant are eligible for resident permits. Likewise, the spouse is allowed to work the same period. Yes, when you move to this country, oh my God, there's a lot of opportunity in this Denmark. Like you are a family, you move there. You have a visa from your country and you move to this place. They will allow you to pick your wife and your children. And you are going there if it is your wife, if it's your children is over 18 years, like 18 years, 19 years, upward. It can be able to work with you. And then we also grant he or she a resident permit. Like your wife moved to you as well, your spouse as well moved to you, or your husband moved to you. He or she can be able to work as well with you. So that is all about Denmark. Denmark is very good, to immigrate to move to. You have no regrets, like no regretting at all of moving to a Denmark. You have no regret of moving to Denmark. So let's talk about the country as well. Another country that you can immigrate to, that they are immigrant friendly. Germany. Germany is among the best economic in the world and boasts the lowest level of unemployment in European Union, with a choice of great cities like Berlin, Munich, and Hamburg, such as well as beautiful scenery and theater scarcity. Germany has a strong draw for immigrants. Today, more than 9 million foreigners live in Germany. Every year, thousands of immigrants come to Germany for a better life. People with different nationalities, religions, education, profession have made Germany the culture, music, why the country is so popular immigration destination. Germany is well known. Another good news that you can immigrate to Germany, that Germany is very immigration friendly, is in Germany, those who do not work can claim support. Anyone who is unemployed is entitled to unemployment benefits, 60% of at least net income for those who do not have children and 60% of for those who do have. Yes, it is very, very good. That Germany is very, very good to immigrate to move to, to come work or to come at school. Yeah, the seventh country that they are immigration friendly is Italy. Have you heard this country before? Italy is a very, very good country to immigrate to. Whether you want to come and work or you want to come and school there, or you want to come and school, like I've said, you want to come and work, you go in no regret. You have no regrets in moving to Italy because they offer you a resident permit quick, and all the necessary paper that you need to do to work or to do business, you get them quick in Italy. So I don't want the video to too long. I hope this message really help you, this information really help you for those who are looking for a country that are immigration friendly. These are 70 countries that you can move to without no regrets, without no say, oh, why do I move to this country? God bless you for watching this video.